What's up, fellas? It's a great day. It's a historic day in the Barstool office. The cream team, the cream dream rises. We're joined by the two really men of the hour in the Barstool office, Zach and Jacob. Boys, I know as the third member, but y'all really, ran the operation. I know how much went into this. This is a tough journey, having to figure out the right machine, get it delivered, the pressure of not letting Big Cat down and the company down. I mean, this has been a serious journey for 3 weeks, and it all came to a head today on the Yak. And I got to say, guys, don't see how it could have gone better.
I agree, man.
Congratulations, boys.
Thank you.
And y'all are wearing y'all's Cream Team shirts. Check them out in the Barstool store. If they hit the merch bonus, it goes all to Zach and Jacob. So buy Cream Team merch, support it. But, man, just seeing this whole journey the last few weeks, I didn't realize how much stuff went into getting an ice cream machine in the office. I mean, this has been a whole thing for like 3 to 4 weeks now. And it all came to a head today. Today was the big day. A lot of pressure on the day. And y'all aced it. Way to freaking go, boys. Let's get hot.
Cream Summer 2025.
Let's get hot. But,
don't sell yourself short, Mintzy. Coming in with all the toppings and everything and the dispensers, that was a huge part to the operation. Don't sell that short whatsoever, man.
No, thank you very much. And shout out to Service Products out of Fairfield, Wisconsin, from by Milwaukee. Those guys, man, he had a flight yesterday and was going to come Thursday, and he rejuggled his whole schedule to make today because he saw on the Yak yesterday when Big Cat was talking about it. He was like, that was Mintzy's only job, blah, blah, blah. And he saw it. He's like, I couldn't let you down.
Came through.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, but, man, a lot of ice cream this summer. Cream tasted good. Reviews were good.
Yeah.
Everything seemed to go well. We had a little bit of influx on the chocolate at one point to where it wasn't freezing as quick as it should have, but that was all demand-based. It wasn't machine-based, so that was good.
So we need to get more chocolate. You could tell by the demand people like chocolate more than vanilla.
They were hitting the chocolate heavy today.
But we only actually we use more vanilla mix than chocolate mix.
Okay.
We're out of vanilla mix. We have 1 gallon left of chocolate.
Well,
reserves.
Well, we had an unbelievable setup. The Taylor machine, y'all figured out how to get it at the right temperature. I know that was a thing. The shout out to the Service Products. I thought the topping board was great. And just seeing the smile on Big Cat's face, really made it all worth it.
Everybody was smiling.
Seeing
everybody happy was really made the difference.
Ice cream brings people joy.
It does.
And summertime ice cream is such a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think
especially in Chicago.
Anytime ice cream, but especially when the sun's out. A beautiful day.
Yeah.
Nice cone. You can't go wrong.
Oh, dude, I'm a sucker for it too. And just but I thought it just couldn't have gone better, man. I'm so happy. Love the outfits today. Love the shirts. I know that meant a lot to y'all to make everybody happy because, like I said, man, behind the scenes of this, and I know y'all's journey's been documented, but dude, this is not an easy effort. Y'all had to figure out the right machine, test a lot of products. Y'all got hit with that tutorial yesterday with so much info.
Soft serve, I think, is the most complicated dessert to prepare. The machine is very specific. A brand new soft serve machine, the machine we got, that model fresh off the line, is $38,000 new. We got it for $6,000 for a used one, and it was last used to make ice cream in September of 2024.
Oh, wow.
So it's been in a warehouse for less than a year, but we kind of got lucky with finding, a usable quality machine for that kind of price.
Yeah, and then like I said, we got the toppings dispenser we got hooked up with, and
Free.
so to get the whole thing for $6,000 feels like a big win. And I'm in on this. We're gonna have to, so what's the cleaning operation looking like, boys? It's once a week.
So once a week, we're thinking Friday right now. Makes the most sense for everybody's for all the schedules going into it. That way the ice cream can be available for
Weekends.
football weekends. Football coming up, different sports, Saturday, Sunday. It'd be good to have soft serve on hand if somebody wants to grab a cone. But once a week, probably Fridays. We'll fine tune the system, but it's looking good.
Yeah. So
Sundays are looking real different now here.
Yeah.
We already eat like shit on NFL Sundays here. Now we have an industrial soft serve ice cream machine.
Dude, unbelievable. And this office has so much, but now we have an ice cream machine to go with the golf simulator in the basketball court in Chef Donnie's kitchen. And shout out Chef Donnie. He's got his world-class kitchen. He was very welcoming to the cream team. Obviously that kitchen's his child. And, love that he's supportive.
Special thank you to Chef Donnie for helping us out with the getting the mix the right consistency going into the machine with the strainer. That was a great call by him.
That was
Very
the big
appreciative.
scare.
That was
The
huge.
big scare of the day.
My buddy used to run a frozen yogurt spot, and so he knew. Like, he hit me up after the machine, and he was like, "Look, the cleaning thing, you clean it, but then the problem with the machine is if you don't put it exactly back together right, and you put the ice cream in, you have to, and it doesn't work. You have to drain the ice cream and restart on the cleaning." So he's like, "That's a little bit of a concern." But he's saying, I think we can figure that out on the Fridays when we clean it and doing it. We can just test the ice cream before we leave.
They said 90% of their service calls for Taylor, 90% are caused by user error, whether it's putting parts in the wrong way or seals aren't on how they should be or something's not lubed up correctly. But yesterday, the technician that came gave us very good descriptions of all the parts, all the seals, what everything does, and I think me and Zach both have a very good idea of the machine and its capabilities and also its limitations and what each part does. And I think we're good. We just know the processes that we need to do every time we make ice cream, every night before we leave the office and leave the machine. Just got to flip a couple valves and put it in the right storage mode, and we're chilling.
Well, I'm telling y'all right now, before you do all this stuff, let me know, because I want to learn how to do everything and be part of the cleaning process and everything. I want to contribute my fair weight. I know y'all have worked y'all's ass off on this, but
We got you, man, for sure. We're in a good spot right now. It's all about maintaining now. It's all about just
well, my thing, I
keeping the
thought
ship
about
level.
going in today. I didn't know how today would go because it's like so many parts, but I was like, but in a week we'll have it knocked out. Well, it'll be a machine. But today went really smooth.
Yeah.
all things considered. I think so. I did.
Yeah, and dude, we got the toppings thing. I mean, we got everything.
Everything went.
That first
Just
pour,
touched
the
it.
triple pour went well.
That was
It all
everything.
went down. That was good.
I haven't felt a cathartic experience like that maybe ever in my life.
Really?
I've had some moments of like pure joy and ecstasy and bliss in the moment. Everybody's had those, but this is up there. Like a top moment. I have been very stressed about this machine.
Oh, dude, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Look how much I was sweating today, and like I couldn't control that, and it was bad. Like when we were shaking up the mix to get the
That was.
the ice flakes out. Wyatt, shout out intern Wyatt, got he took a video of. I didn't realize how much I was sweating until he showed me that video, and there was just like water dripping off my face.
So what was that? So that specific moment that you said was like a ground. Was it when Big Cat had the first bite of ice cream and was
when we
happy?
did that triple pour and all three or 2.5 flavors. I don't know. The 2 flavors and the twist. When all 3 spouts spit out ice cream at the right consistency that we wanted, that was like, we're good.
We
It
knew we were
worked.
there.
We did it.
That's freaking amazing.
I screamed uncontrollably.
That's funny. Ice cream.
Oh,
You scream. We all scream for.
Yeah, ice cream.
we all
There we go.
screamed.
We all scream for ice cream on the cream
Hell
team.
yeah.
Well, love the shirts, man. I can't wait to get one. They're out in the Barstool store now. Support the cream team.
Pretty pleased.
Like I said,
Good.
support Jacob and Zach too, because Big Cat already said they get the merch bonuses. They get it. So, I mean, hell yeah,
This is Cream Team shirt is shirt of the summer.
yeah.
You wear this to a bar. Your shirt says Cream Team. Go up to a woman. Like, hey, they know you're certified. You're on
Damn.
the Cream Team.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a great summer for the cream team.
Chicago Zone.
It should go well.
Well, yeah. So I'm glad to hear love the positive energy, boys, because like I said, so much went into this.
Hell yeah.
And it's one of those things where y'all are learning this about being Barstool, but like everything you do is content for the world to see, and so that adds so much pressure to it. And honestly, we all just love working for Big Cat, and this is Big Cat's child. This is his baby, this office, and you don't want to let him down. And y'all made Big Cat happy today.
That's everything.
That is
Gotta
huge.
make the boss happy.
Hell yeah. Dude, I freaking love it. Good for y'all, man.
Hell yeah.
Some Barstool stuff to get into. So Barstool After Dark last night. What a stream.
I was
Freaking
crazy.
53-man weaves. The ball could never touch the ground. Had to make 50 layups straight. We got out of there. We started at 7. I think we got out of there at like around 11.
10:30 something is when the shot 50 hit. I was very impressed with the time.
Great stream
great
last
run.
night. I actually pulled Lucas aside after last night and said, great job, because drawing up those challenges, it's so hard to find. Like, you've got to make them really hard, but then you got to also make them where they're doable, where you're not here for 36 hours. And that's a very hard line to straddle.
Like finding that sweet spot.
Yeah,
right?
because,
He's great at
they've
it.
got to be hard, And last night's challenge was difficult. We started out, we were struggling. It was interesting, the strategy. So last night we were doing one at a time. So we had like 12 people, so we had like 4 3-man lines. And we were doing one at a time at first. And then we figured out, like, hey, if you start doing 2 or 4 at a time and you get a rhythm, you run up some numbers. And that was a good strategy adjustment. Pretty heartbreaking. Shay missed a layup on 44.
I saw that.
And then Danny missed a left-handed. I don't know how Danny Conrad's taking a left-handed layup in that thing on 38. That was a misstep. But, the moments, definitely had some funny moments. Big shout-out to Kadick, 40 of 40 in layups. Perfect.
That's D1
strong.
right there.
Nikki Smokes, like every single athletic competition we
Nikki's
have.
a bucket.
Yeah, he rises to it. And, he had to do the alley-oop, the one with the layup without touching the backboard. Shay had to make a wheelchair one. Just shout-out to all those guys. But the ending last night, man, the never-ending Rico, Jeff Nadeau war.
Oh, man.
That's been a part of this company for far before I even got here in 2020. That was freaking hilarious when they put Nadeau's laugh
All
up on the
time.
screen to try to tilt Rico before the last one. And then he made it and ran up to the camera and had a few choice words.
It was absolutely electric. Fantastic way to end the stream.
Yeah, just incredible. But great stream.
You knew there was going to be misses, but the name of the game is perseverance. You saw everybody banding together like, no, we can knock this out. And sure
Missy-
enough, 50 on the board.
Mintzy, I gotta give you your flowers. You were picking the team up every time there was a failure. You were the first to shout out the team's progress and trying to lift everybody up. Much respect.
I really felt, even when we lose, though, I thought we had it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
even we lost, I'm like, look, we're getting numbers. It's not like we're busting on number 5.
I expected way more misses.
Me too.
Sure.
And also a lot of other people to shout out. Really want to give props to Annika and Megan, because the line with them two and Smokes was out there a ton, and they never dropped any passes. And, the girl had to make the first layup, but, they were out there a ton. And
Annika had perfect chest pass form the whole time.
Fundamental chest passes.
Yes.
yeah, but I thought it was an amazing stream. I really thought it was, 3.5 hours and just had some electric moments. It's still after dark. Shout out Lucas and the behind-the-scenes crew and Ryan and Tate and Doug. They've really built something, man. I've been on about 3 out of every 4 the last few months, and every one of them is so unique and different and ends up getting crazy Barstool moments. And the only thing with Still After Dark is it ruins your next day a lot. At least the ones that are 2 a.m. or later, because you're just cooked the next day. But, you look back on it the last few months, the one I didn't like doing, the Fat Man one, was brutal.
Oh, that
Dude,
was
I puked my guts out at 2 a.m. when I ate 37 chicken wings.
You guys just had that was just so much food.
5
much
orders of
soda,
fries
too.
and 11 Pepsi Zeros. And, I got back to my apartment at 3 a.m., and I don't drink soft drinks usually, and I was wired from the 11
yeah, for
Pepsi
sure. All the
Zeros.
sugar and all
Yeah.
that carbonation, too,
Yeah.
in your stomach had
Oh.
to just be a nightmare.
Yeah, but then that one, we had the physical challenge last week with the claw that I thought could have taken forever, and we got out of there in a few hours. That was fun. We had the beat Mario 1 that Brandon Walker came in at 6 a.m. to save the day.
That was fun. I was clipping that stream and I fell asleep around 1 or 2, and then I just my eyes opened at 6 or 7 a.m. and I just my first thought was oh shit, did they do it? Because I didn't know if Rick was in. White Boy Rick usually clips the show for Twitter and everything. He was in Sacramento. So at that point, it was 3 or 4 in the morning for him. So I tuned in, and then 20 minutes later, that's when Brandon had the all-time millimeter of a millimeter of a millimeter to jump over Bowser. Crazy window for the win. Pure electricity.
Yeah, man. Brandon Walker was like Mariano Rivera coming out the bullpen at Yankee Stadium, dude. Comes in at 6 a.m. and saves the team.
Brandon just put on a masterclass of Mario. It was great to watch.
Hell
Shout out
yeah,
to Brandon.
Well, I want to ask, so Zach, your Barstool journey. How do we, like, I was following the videos, but how do we find you?
So late last year, John Gruden had an interview process for to join a team down there in Tampa. He's
The
based out of
Gruden
Tampa, Florida.
Grinders.
Yeah, the Gruden Grinders audition.
What is that? It's not
FFCA.
FFCA.
And so that was late last year. Didn't make the cut. Where I met Jacob as well for the first time. Jacob was out there.
Jacob's always looking for the Florida trips.
Oh, go Gators.
Yeah, anytime there's a Florida trip on the board, Jacob's on it.
Well, I got a random text one Monday from Dave, Big Boss, and he was like, "Do you have any interest in any of the Gruden positions?" And I immediately like, "Yes." If Dave asks you to do something, you say, "Yeah."
Yeah, it's a fact.
Yeah, so put my flight down, and then there was our knight in shining armor, Z, in the waiting room.
Where are you from? You're from Florida?
I was born in Virginia, but grew up in Florida my whole
Wait.
life.
That sounds
Wait,
familiar.
where?
Not Chesterfield, but Fairfax, Virginia.
Holy fuck, Zach! What? Where?
Like, I don't know. I couldn't. That's all I
Fairfax
got for it.
Hospital?
I don't know the hospital off the top of my head.
It's the hospital I was born at, bro.
Dude, wow. And y'all both are Florida guys, too.
But,
We were both born in the same town. Are you for real?
Virginia and the Virginia, Florida,
That's
Chicago.
crazy.
Dude, that is wild.
but I didn't.
The universe is crazy.
I was only there for like a
I
year.
mean,
or
think
two.
how random, though, it is, Virginia, Florida,
That's crazy,
Chicago.
though. Yeah.
I'll find out hospital specifics.
I was born and raised in Fairfax County, Virginia.
Really?
Yeah. That's where I'm from.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, I grew up there and then went to Gainesville for school.
I knew we moved to Newport News at one point. I don't know if you know.
Okay,
know
yeah,
that area,
the south.
Is that where Michael Vick's
East-
from?
I believe so.
Okay, I remember they had awesome. They had the
Yeah.
Iverson. They had great-
Newport News and Virginia Beach area. That's all like southeast Virginia and like Chesapeake area.
Yeah, that's so random. Also want to mention another Barstool thing. Tomorrow night, hope y'all can make this happy hour at the Barstool River North Bar, 6 to 7:30. We got a DJ. We're having drink specials. We've got commitments from Corey Rutledge, me, Chef Donnie, and Quiggs so far. We're doing it pregame for Widespread Panic at Chicago Theater at 8, but it's only 3 blocks away. Got a lot of Panic buddies from the South up here. But we're going to do it big at the Barstool Bar. Going to try to get some more people from the office out there. So come join us like 6 to 7:30 tomorrow night in River North. It's going to be fun. And then if you know it's good for you, you'll buy a ticket because tomorrow night's going to be freaking so epic in Chicago Theater. I'm so happy right now. I've been waiting on this I moved here October 2023, Halloween. And Panic had this 3-night run scheduled for late February 2024. So it was already on my calendar. Bass player got sick, and the run got moved all the way to now. So I've literally been waiting on this since I moved here over a year and a half ago. And it's finally freaking here. And
what a way to kick off summer.
yeah, and I'm actually getting to do something in a minute. I'm like freaking out. I'm going to the sound check, and I'm about to get to see 45 minutes of it in an empty theater with just me and the band, which is insane.
It's gonna be awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like
I love that for you, man.
Like that's like high bucket list. And but going tonight, got 2 of my best friends from Ole Miss staying with me this week. They're in town now. We're going to try to put together a good Barstool crew to go tomorrow. Whether people from Barstool go to the show or not, like come by the happy hour regardless, but that's going to be really fun at the Barstool Bar. But yeah, next 3 nights, Chicago. I mean, I might as well take a sleeping bag in there. I mean, they're going to have to pry me out of the Chicago theater. Shows start tonight, 8 o'clock. They're 8 all 3 nights. Probably be like 8:15 to 9:30 first set and 10 to 11:30 second. I'm going freaking nuts, man.
You hitting all 3?
Oh, yeah.
That's a run. Great
Yeah,
run.
yeah. They have like 400 songs. So like every show's different and they do a lot of big covers. And so that's why you're not seeing the same thing every night. So that's why you want to go so much.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, I'm freaking out. I've been waiting on this forever. And dude, it's just going to be a great summer, man. The vibe all year, I held back. Like I usually go a mile a minute and do so much. Man, I chilled all year. All I've been doing is work and health stuff. And now it's set up to just have like an all-time summer. And, I got to do that Ole Miss Regional, which was awesome last weekend, even though Ole Miss broke my heart Monday. Now we got this Panic run. NCAA tough for both Jacob and off the NCAA tournament. Ole Miss and Florida,
Man.
both had big hopes too. Both had Omaha hopes.
Yeah. With my saving grace with that, there's a lot of pain about it on multiple fronts, especially with a lot of the seniors that we had. Shout out Tybo Evans. He was there pretty much the whole time I was there, always hitting dingers. So sad to see the seniors go out that way. Season started off rough, and then we got hot.
Dude, yeah, Florida was
But-
1-11 in SEC and finished 15-15.
Yeah.
I mean, but then y'all lost Shelton. Y'all's 3-0 hitter broke his wrist.
Yeah, like we were fighting injuries. Like if we were to get to Omaha, it would have taken a miracle, and just it wasn't in the cards this year.
Nah,
It's okay.
not meant to be. Well,
Gotta
Ole
trust
Miss,
Sully.
no, of course, and the Ole Miss got their hearts ripped out 12-11 Monday. But life, it's tough. But after winning the title in 2022, it hurts less. And Florida won one in 2017 too. So what do you? And you just won a basketball one. So
Yeah, I can't complain.
No.
The March Madness victory still doesn't feel real, and that's going to carry me for a while.
all-time iconic. I would suggest, just as a sports fan, the picture of Walter Clayton with the net hanging over him when he's on the ladder doing the gator chomp after
yeah.
is one of the most iconic sports photos.
Yeah.
Like you got to get that and hang that one because
I
that is literally one of my favorite pictures I've ever seen.
I was in Gainesville the weekend after we won the championship. I had booked a flight a month before for separate reasons unrelated to basketball, and it just so happened to work out. I was very lucky. So I got some the Independent Florida Alligators, a student newspaper. And the Monday I was there, they came out with the championship edition, so I got a couple of those. I'm going to frame them.
Hell yeah.
And it has that picture on the front.
Hell yeah. Well,
Walter
shout out to Dude Wipes. Let her rip with Dude Wipes.
I use Dude Wipes every day.
Me too.
Same.
My dad
Every
loves
day.
Amazon, Target, Walmart, all over the World Wide Web.
Stay clean.
One use of Dude Wipes change your life. You'll wonder why you ever use dry, scratchy, crappy toilet paper. Still drinking the Stella Blue in the afternoon. We're about to get out of here, but dude, congratulations to the Cream Team, and thank y'all for joining
guys.
Wake Up Mintzy.
Great job.
Yeah, man, great job. It's a celebration day. Look, if you're out at the Chicago Theater, I'm not gonna be hard to find the next 3 nights.
Hell yeah.
I'll be in there tonight. I'm about to head over there right now, but today's about the Cream Team, boys. Y'all freaking did it.
Hey, Mitzi.
We are